Yo, Wagwan, it's that guy. Continuing reggae month here for the month of February on Not Nation, the channel. I wanted to talk to you guys today about Peter Tosh, sideman, right-hand man for Bob Marley and the Wailers himself. So make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed. This is Not Nation.
The Nation.
Yeah, Peter Tosh. We've done a couple of videos on Peter Tosh in the past. One about his ego and death, one about his dreads. And right now I'm just going to do a little update on his locks, or more of a revisit to his locks. Not really an update, obviously, because Peter Tosh is the late as of now, but Peter Tosh OM was a Jamaican reggae musician. Along with Bob Marley and Bunny Wailer, he was one of the core members of the band The Wailers, after which he established himself as a successful solo artist and promoter of Rastafari. He was actually murdered in 1987 during a home invasion. Born October 19th, 1944. Died September 11, 1987, Kingston, Jamaica. Quick facts on Peter Tosh. Some things we might not know about Peter Tosh. Number one, he was born Winston Hubert McIntosh. He was named after British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. As a child, he was given the nickname Peter, and other children referred to him as Macintosh for his proclivity to touch and handle things. Tosh dropped the Mackin from his surname and recorded early in his career as Peter Touch, whereas actually Peter Tosh. Nickname Peter. That's crazy. Number two, he was an accomplished guitarist despite having learned to play on sardine pan guitar. Tosh was also a gifted multi-instrumentalist. He played a recorder, piano, organ, and many other recording instruments. Legalize It was a smash hit despite the fact that the first single was banned from radio broadcasts in Jamaica. The landmark album was released in 1976, the same year that Bunny Wailer's Black Heart Man and Bob Marley's Rastaman Vibration were released. Peter Tosh was closely associated with the Rolling Stones throughout his career. Tosh was a genius at deconstructing the English language. He referred to New York City as New York Shitty. He often railed against the Jamaican crime minister who shit in the House of Representative. He referred to the Babylon system, the white colonialist establishment, as the Babylon shit stem. Queen of England was known to him as the Queen Eliza bitch. Queen Eliza bitch instead of Elizabeth. The Babylon shit stem. The Jamaican crime minister. House of Representative. New York Shitty. Oh man, yo, Peter Tosh is a great man, standing against Babylon, truly. He was actually, despite being an outspoken critic of the so-called Babylon shitstem, ironically, it is the very same establishment that awarded Tosh its third highest honor in 2012 when Jamaica awarded the rebel wailer with the Order of Merit. Honorable Peter Tosh.
If the person is determined to continue the struggle and is certain of what he or she is dealing with and know that what you're dealing with is profoundly right, then it is right for you to continue.
Looking at his locks real quick, Peter Tosh had some pretty legendary locks. Obviously smoking some ganja, legalizing it. Loving this tam. Looks like a cotton tam that he's wearing here. I've never seen one of these in person. Mainly only wool. A lot of these things are from the 70s and are like rarities now. Peter Tosh's locks, definitely freeform, definitely very thin. He wasn't one to grow the big thick Bob Marley dreads. Truth is, some people's freeform locks just don't grow thick. Some people just grow thin freeform locks naturally. Peter Tosh here with a beanie or a toque on, and his locks here being actually at optimal length, just really down by his chin. Now this tam here being a wool knitted tam. You can find these a lot everywhere around Jamaica, around different sort of culture shops in your city, Asian markets, you'll find them a lot as well. Looking at his locks, they are actually like pretty smooth and actually kind of flat for how thin they are. Pretty cool shot of his dreads being pulled forward. Really shows you how thin they are. No discoloration, they're just straight black. No jewels or beads or anything in there. And this shot here showing his length actually a bit longer than the last few pictures. And notice the roots, nothing is tied right down to the scalp, no interlocking, no twisting, just straight free form. And they actually flip back pretty well. This photo being pretty cool because it shows his early stages of his lock. This photo kind of showing you the tips of his dreads, a little bit of like a white discoloration happening in some of these. Peter Tosh with his hair tied back, half updo, just a half updo here. And I mean, compared to Bob Marley's dreads, you can really see the difference between the thick and the thin. This picture is showing you some congos happening. Baby dreads kind of wilding out and standing up on their own. Side by sides of Peter versus Bob's dreads. Let me know in the comments below which ones that you actually like the most. Young Peter Tosh without the dread, Peter Tosh with the dreads, and another wool tam. Yeah, notice how the Rasta men in Jamaica will always grow their beard and mustache along with their dreads. Bumbleclot badass picture of Peter Tosh here with the front dread just kind of hanging down, right down his face, down his nose. A lot of good length happening here too. Wild photo of his dreads with the headband kind of pushing him up just a little bit. Dude's always seen with a spliff in his mouth, of course, representing that legalization movement. This picture pretty dope, him performing amongst thousands of people. Dreads down in his face, and he doesn't wear his hair up at all. Or off, kind of like a beret style tam he's got going on here. There's no way all his dreads would fit up there, but it is a beret style hat, very European almost. And here he's actually got his dreads tied up with his other dreads very loosely. Very interesting tam here, very Rasta. It's got the weed leaves on there as well. That's dope. So I mean, Peter Tosh definitely had some very legendary locks, and they weren't even all that lengthy. He didn't get nearly to the length of Bob Marley, but it seems like he did get some pretty good length happening down here, almost down to his chest at his later stages in life. So definitely a very big figure in the reggae world, in the marijuana legalization world, chanting down Babylon shit stem. Loving the socks in this picture as well, repping those Rasta colors loudly, and definitely a great candidate of dreads. If you guys are a fan of Peter Tosh, leave a smash on a like down below. Let me know in a comment what you think about his dreads, and let me know who else you want to see for Reggae Month in this month's of Dread Review series. But I'm gonna end this one here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay happy and stay natty. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, and peace out, one love, and I'll see you in the next Dreadlock update. Adios.
Music is for awakening, and if you can get people happy, make them dance in the circumstances and the situation that they're living in, financially and politically, and they can be dancing irrespective of the circumstances, well, you can awaken them and make them dance to their awakening too.